Before the planets, we will visit the closest star to Earth, which is our Sun. Our Sun is a star. Okay. If you want to take photos, it's okay, but please turn off the flash on your phone. Now, our Sun is a star like any other star you can see in the night sky. But we see our star so big and so bright because it's the closest star to Earth. Okay. So the reason we see our sun so big is because the closest star to our planet. Now, the size of our sun is not so big. Almost every other star you can see in the night sky is 1,000 times bigger than our sun. As you can see, our sun is a big ball of fire. We have a lot of explosions on it. And the surface temperature, what we can see, is around 5,500 degrees Celsius. And in the middle of our sun, it's cold. It's more than 13 million degrees. So you can tell it's very, very hot. Now, the size of our sun compared to our planet, it's almost 1.5 million times bigger than our planet. Now, let's see the first planet of our solar system and the smallest one, which is planet Mercury. Now this is planet Mercury, it's the smallest planet of our solar system, and it's the closest planet to our sun. As you can see, this planet looks a lot like our moon. It has the same color as our moon, this gray color. And another similarity we have between Mercury and our moon is the craters. Craters are the circles you can see on the planet. And these circles are actually holes that created from the impacts from space rocks, from meteorites and asteroids. And the reason we have these impacts on this planet is because the atmosphere of Mercury is so thin that it cannot protect itself like our planet. So the space rocks go inside the atmosphere and hit the surface of the planet. Our planet Mercury is 3 times smaller than our planet. It's a very small planet. And we call this planet in Greek Hermes. Hermes in Greek mythology was the messenger god. And this god had feather on its feet to run very fast to take the messages to the other gods. And we call this planet Hermes because it rotates very fast around our sun. 1 year on this planet is only 88 days. We know that on Earth is 365. So because it rotates in only 88 days, we call it Hermes after the messenger god. Now this planet doesn't have any moons, and we'll think that because the closest planet to our sun, it will be the hottest. This is not true, and the reason is, as we said before, the atmosphere is so thin. So this planet cannot have a stable temperature. And we have very big differences between the temperature in the day and the night. When it's day on this planet, the temperatures are more than 427 degrees Celsius, and when it's night, it's minus 173. We can see that we have around 500 degrees difference between the temperature of day and night. Because of that reason, the second planet of our solar system, it's the hottest planet, even though it's the second from distance from the sun. And it's planet Venus. Now on Venus, the temperatures are more than 465 degrees Celsius. The reason we have this high temperature on this planet is because of the greenhouse effect. We know the greenhouse effect because we also have it on our planet, but on Venus is way higher. Now the greenhouse effect, with the simple terms, is when on the atmosphere of the planet we have a lot of thick gases, clouds, and these clouds cannot let the heat of the sun to escape from the planet, so the planet gets hotter and hotter. All this blaring yellow thing you can see here is the greenhouse gases on the Venus. Behind these gases, behind these clouds, on the surface of this planet we have a lot of volcanoes. Some of them are still active today, and the active volcanoes on this planet is one of the many reasons we have the greenhouse effect on this planet. Now in Greek, we call this planet Aphrodite. Aphrodite was the goddess of beauty in Greek mythology, and we call this planet after the goddess of beauty because it's the brightest celestial object you can see in the night sky, except from our moon. So when the ancient astronomers observe the sky and see this planet so bright, they call it after the goddess of beauty. Now planet Venus, just like Mercury, doesn't have any moons, and we call Venus and Earth twin planets because they have a lot of similarities. The two main similarities is the size and the gravity of this planet, which is almost the same as the size and gravity of Earth. We have two big differences between the two planets, and this is the days and years on Venus. One day on Venus, one full rotation around its axis, around itself, it's equal to 243 Earth days. So for 243 Earth days, Venus rotates once around itself. And 1 year on Venus, one full rotation around our Sun, is 225 Earth days. We can see that 1 day on this planet is longer than 1 year. Venus rotates so slow around its axis, around itself, and because of this, it completes 1 year, one full rotation around the Sun, before it completes 1 day. So let's say that we can live on this planet and we can withstand this high temperature. Because of this phenomenon, if we live on Venus, we can have birthday twice in the same day, one in the morning and one in the night. But we don't live on Venus. We live on the third planet of our solar system, planet Earth. Let's see our planet. So this is Earth. Let's see. So, here is Cyprus. This is the island we live in the Mediterranean Sea. Now, try to remember how big is Cyprus, the size of our island, because we will compare it later with something else on the next planet. Now, planet Earth is the first planet of our solar system that has a moon, our moon. And also, it's the first planet, it's the only planet that we know until today that has life. The reason we have life on Earth is because we're in the habitable zone of our solar system. This means that the distance that Earth has from the Sun, which is around 150 million kilometers, this distance enables water to be on liquid form. We know that liquid water like oceans, lakes, rivers, etc. And we know that liquid water is a very significant element for life. Almost anything that lives on Earth needs water.